must not quit.
What is this place?
National Science Academy. Before you go chasing Ignaz in the hotel, I want to check something in the patent office here. If those canisters were made in this country, this archive will tell us where.
I doubt we can walk in with our stolen canisters and ask to do a research project.
Okay, we go in quiet. Anna, what do we need?
30 minutes in the main archive room should be enough. I need to check the canister serial numbers against the National Factory database. It's on the top floor under the observatory. We can take the lift.
Do you mind? Huh? What happened? Are we stuck?
I'm guessing by the sound that the sprocket motor has jammed. This thing won't be moving anytime soon.
Arno, can you fix it?
Maybe, but I need some tools. I think we'll also need to reset the power circuits.
The tortured groan of grinding metal echoes up and down the lift shaft. It's unlikely to go unnoticed by the building. Anna will need a few tools to fix this. He also said something about resetting the power circuits.
Is it? We must not quit.
Equipment is strewn across the front desk of the classroom. Arno rifles through the mess to claim a pair of pliers and a monkey wrench.
We must not quit. What is it?
The fuse cupboard is full of dusty junk. Arno caresses a few of the dials and switches until the one labeled lift motor lights up.
They'll never win.
Arno is tinkering with the bolts and gears of the lift's sprocket system.
That should do it. Let's go.
Do you mind? What is it?
Many of the dusty pattern folios look like they've been here for millennia. To their excited owners, each sheet once represented a beautiful idea that would change the world.
We're in the right place. I'll need time in the archives. Make sure no one disturbs me.
We must not quit.
The serial number corresponds to the Zwetel metalwork plant. Let me find the full profile.
Pretty smart. Where did you find this guy, Wilt?
Arno. The truth is that he found me first, right in his rifle crosshairs, a few miles outside of Passau back in 1917. Our friendship blossomed in the exact moment we should have been trying to kill each other.
A special moment in my life. But our stories must wait. It's a small enterprise established in 1914 during the war. 180 workers making metal casings, ball bearings, and munitions cartridges.
You think this canister could be some sort of weapon?
Possibly, although it doesn't look like anything I saw during the war.
So, do we go to Svetel?
I think you should find Ignaz. The hotel is only across the square, and he knows more than we can learn from Zwetel. It's not really a job I'm best suited for. You know where to find me if you need more help later.
What is it?
Stern lettering hangs above the grand entrance. Corroded by hundreds of years' worth of pigeon droppings are the words Scientia Doctrina Robus.
The hotel is just up ahead. This won't be easy. Ignace is on the run and probably has some hired muscle backing him up.
And I doubt he'll be eager to share his secrets with us.
He may have no choice. If Rendain have cut him loose after his loss of the distillery planes, he'll be scared and short of friends.
Try to get your hands on the guest book. I'll deal with the clerk.
You think Ignace is stupid enough to use his real name for a room booking?
You think I'm stupid enough to think that? The book will just tell us which rooms are occupied. It'll save time.
Only rooms 2, 4, and 9 are occupied.
It looks like they're all in the left wing of the building. Let's get moving.
Half-eaten room service meals fester on every counter and table. Whoever stayed here didn't like to go outside much. A mess of papers is strewn across the bed, stamped with the unmistakable seal of the federal ministry.
Our friend Ignace was here, but it looks like he left in a hurry.
He can't have gotten far. Let's search the area. They'll never win. What is it? Do you mind? Do you mind?
The noise of the steam vents is deafening. Mist, deprived of their senses, Wilt and Siska are suddenly aware of the pounding throb in their chests and the blood pulsing like a locomotive through their veins.
Hey, kid.
You are not a guest here. Security are looking all over for you. I should call them right now.
Or you could earn a few easy shillings. Tell us what you know about the guest in room 9.
20 shillings or I'm calling security.
You're overplaying your hand, kid.
Huh. Fine. Herr Stritzweiss has been here a couple of days. He took a family room. Seemed to have a few bodyguards with him.
Where are they now?
They took a call through the switchboard this morning and left just after. They went through the back courtyard towards the cemetery.
Here's your money, kid. If it turns out you spun as a fairy tale, we'll be sure to meet again for the tragic ending.
Do you mind? We must not quit.
Not many places a fugitive can hide around here.
You think those grunting lumps are his bodyguards?
Mourners don't normally bring weapons to the cemetery. Ignace can't be far away.
They'll never win.
The chiseled granite beneath their feet is slippery from the incessant rain. All these stone-carved temples and statues designed to preserve the status of the wealthy, even in death.
The echo of nothingness is suffocating here. I need to leave.
The faint echo of footsteps bounces around the arches and alcoves. With it comes the palpable dread of Ignace's frantic breath as he runs out of places to hide.
Guards! Guards!
You can shout, Ignace, but nobody's coming.
You are mistaken. I'm Herr Stritzweis. Who's Ignaz?
Ignaz is this scared little man standing in front of us, realizing that he is all alone now that Randain have no use for him anymore.
You're the ones who stole the plans. Who are you?
They've lost interest in you now that your cover is blown and you can't do them little favors anymore.
Please. Please, you have to help me. I need to leave Vienna. My daughter too. Eva. It's not safe for us here anymore. This morning they phoned me to say they'll kill us both if I didn't tell them who has the plans. They think I sold them.
Well then, Ignace, it seems we need each other. So enlighten us. Why are you helping Randain? How much did they pay you?
Pay me? You think I did this for the money? I'm a federal minister, you fool. Randain has been blackmailing me for over a year. Look at these photos.
Ignace produces a clump of tattered monochrome photographs and hands them to Siska. Examine the photographs.
Who's the other man in the pictures? You two...
What does it look like to you? Are you shocked?
Did you know you were being photographed?
Of course not. We were always careful to go into the countryside, where nobody could see us. Walks, picnics, normal stuff. But we were followed for months.
Then, when they had enough material, they started asking you for favors. How much?
They started sending me the pictures. I got scared. When Rudy found out, it was the end anyway. But the photos kept coming, only now they had instructions on them. Small stuff at first. A word in a judge's ear prior to a trial, firing some city guards who had crossed them. But then it got bigger. Monopoly contracts for the city copper mine. Exclusive access to the reservoir. They never told me what would happen if I refused to do it. But I knew the photos would go public. My wife would see them, my daughter. Not that it matters so much now. Nina left me a month ago anyway. Every few months I'd also get a beating from some thug scrambler working for them called Zappelli.
Yeah, Zappelli isn't the subtlest scrambler around, but I guess that's why they hired him.
You're sympathizing with this parasite, Wilt? That's a nice little sob story for someone who got caught selling out his city.
You want to see my body? Here.
Ignaz unbuttons his shirt to reveal a mottled mess of bruised flesh and tender purple tissue where his ribs should be.
Zappelli never said a word to me, but I got the message. They could get me whenever they wanted. Now I have the bodyguards, but it won't make a difference if even you two can get past them.
What are they doing at the distillery?
I don't know. They had me switch the plans in the planning office so they could hide a section of the distillery from the council. But I never asked questions. The less I knew, the safer I was. Please. Please help me and my daughter leave Vienna. If you do this, I'll tell you where they are based. They have a factory out of town where they build things. I don't know what. They took me there once, but I won't tell you till I'm sure they can't get to me.
We could help put him on a train.
I'm not sure I trust him yet, Wilt.
We'll need new papers. They've put word out to have me apprehended. I'm not the only official they've corrupted. No border guard will ever let me pass with my real ID.
Okay, we'll need a few hours to prepare. If we hurry, we can get you on the midnight sleeper to Trieste.
Thank you. I will send for Eva.
If he's telling the truth and we get caught, they'll do to us whatever they do to him.
What they'd do to him wouldn't be fun. Sure you still want to play the vigilante?
You think I'm scared, Wilt? I was born in Kalush on the Eastern Front in 1915, when you and Arno were playing games in Passau. When I was only a few months old, both my parents were killed in a Zeppelin raid, which destroyed most of our village. As a child, I learned to walk in corpse-strewn streets while howitzer shells whistled overhead. There's little in Vienne right now that would shock or scare me.
You're pretty intense for a teenager.
I'm 20 years old. Not that it matters.